The man discovered something strange while sleeping. Every hair on his body suddenly stood on end. As he hazily looked toward the doorway, he realized a stranger had appeared in his bedroom. Strangely, Jeff couldn't move at all as he lay in bed. Even as the stranger approached him, his heart began racing uncontrollably as the figure drew closer and stood right beside him. Thankfully, it was just a dream. Perhaps Jeff was under too much stress. But the strange occurrences continued. The next day, Jeff ran into his neighbor and mentioned his bizarre dream, only to learn something disturbing. A girl had once lived in this villa and developed a delusional disorder several months after moving in. She would frantically claim something was in the house every day. When her parents eventually came looking for her, they discovered she had died from a heart attack. Jeff immediately felt uneasy. Upon returning home, he ordered several security cameras online. If there really was some stranger in the villa, the cameras would surely catch them, but would it really be that simple? Jeff installed cameras in nearly every possible location, then waited in the living room, ready to catch the supposed stranger. After waiting almost half an hour, Jeff nearly dozed off when he was startled awake by loud knocking. At the door, he found a man in black clothes begging for help, claiming someone was chasing him and pleading with Jeff to quickly let him in. Jeff was too afraid to open the door, and just as he refused, another man appeared at a different door. Jeff could only explain to both that he couldn't let them in. Seconds later, something eerie happened. Outside the glass windows, there weren't just two men anymore. Both sides were crowded with countless people. Did they have some special purpose? Jeff frantically tried to drive them away, but they wouldn't listen. The intense knocking gave him such a headache that he collapsed on the floor and blacked out. When dawn broke, he finally awoke. Nothing in the house appeared to have been disturbed. However, when Jeff reviewed the security footage from the previous night, he discovered a mysterious stranger had entered his home. This created a puzzling contradiction. Why hadn't this intruder rummaged through his belongings? As Jeff pondered this question, he noticed wet footprints in the living room, making the situation even more perplexing.